across the south coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good morning, it's 1 o'clock. I'm James Regan with your Solent Sports news headlines. West Brom welcomed Southampton to the Hawthorns in their first game after seeing a financial takeover bid accepted for the club. Shilan Patel has agreed to purchase an 87.8% stake in the Championship club. Carlos Cobran will find a tough opponent in the Saints, who lost for the first time in 26 games in their midweek fixture.
It's been a nice feel though. I've really enjoyed the feeling amongst the players, so it doesn't feel like there's any hangover. They're so together, they're still smiling. They were frustrated after Tuesday, tired on Wednesday, but then today feels like we've moved on. We're ready for tomorrow. There's another different challenge. They're all tough.
Ben Duckett led England's hunt versus India in the second day of the 5-day Test series. At the close of play, England are 207 for 2. Duckett finished unbeaten on 133 runs. Young England bowler and starlet Bashir has been given the chance to join the national side after impressing in county cricket.
So Shoaib Bashir, back in June of 2023, Somerset were playing a county championship match against Essex, and they'd sort of picked him up from second 11 games. He'd been playing for Surrey and Middlesex and sort of minor county stuff as a youngster.
Solent hockey team are embarking on a charity tour this February, playing in England and Wales, raising money for the Teenage Cancer Trust. Here's Archie Starkey with more.
Thanks, guys. Today, Solent Hockey are embarking on a tour to Britain where they're playing 2 hockey games in 3 days in 2 different countries. This is what Captain Fraser Cragen had to say ahead of the tour.
The squad is really excited to contribute to such a great cause like the Teenage Cancer Trust. And especially during Teenage Cancer Awareness Month, we're thrilled to be able to contribute something to this great charity.
I believe the main issue for playing 2 matches within 3 days is the fatigue of all the players, making sure we have enough energy for both matches. The other issue would be injury, as there will be no time for recovery if anyone gets injured, and therefore they would be out of the second match.
That was Vice Captain Will Brady recognising the physical toll the tour might take on the team.
Strap yourselves in for what should be an exciting day 2 of the Genesis Invitational in California. Tiger Woods will be hoping to claw his way back up the leaderboard after a poor start in day 1. It was his first PGA Tour event since an ankle injury that forced him to drop out of last year's Masters. Woods finished with a score of 72, 1 shot over par and 8 behind leader Patrick Cantlay.
Definitely nervous. I care about how I play, and certainly I was feeling the nerves starting out, and I got off to a good start, burned the first, and then giving it right back up, and just never really got anything consistently going, and hopefully tomorrow I can clean it up.
The Face-Off Darts MVG is back with a bang. The Dutchman managed to beat Luke Humphries 6-5 in an intense final in Thursday's Premier League action. Mighty Mike has won 2 nights on the trot now. Can he make it 3 by next week? Night 4 will be hosted in Dublin. Big things are happening in the red side of Manchester. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's 25% minority takeover of Manchester United could be completed today. Omar Barada was named CEO earlier this year. Now Southampton Director of Football Jason Willox is next in the Red Devil sights. Our Southampton correspondent Rhys Barrett has more.
It's a bit of a slap in the face to Southampton fans, to be completely honest, because Wilcox was one of those people that were saying we're going to get back into the Premier League when we're back in the Premier League next season. So for him to leave before he realises that promise, it's a slap in the face to the fans, because he has done a lot for the club and he's done a lot already. Okay, he was part of that team, that board team that did get Southampton relegated for the first time in years. And in a way, he sort of owes it to the fans to get them back into the Premier League.
Clay Thompson saw his starting streak end when he came off the bench against the Utah Jazz. He had previously started in every of the 727 games he had been involved in. The Golden State Warriors now have a week's rest before hosting the LA Lakers, where Thompson will be looking to start. Callum Wilson has undergone surgery on a pectoral muscle to rule him out for at least a month. Wilson has only managed 16 league appearances this year for Newcastle United. England are playing friendlies next month, but Wilson is unlikely to be available for international duty. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentsportsnews.com.